Well, that escalated quickly. Sebastian Vettel announces he's leaving Ferrari, and before his red prancing horse bedsheets are even cold, Carlos Sainz is jumping in. Meanwhile, the seat he leaves at McLaren has already been filled by Daniel Ricciardo. This is like an episode of Formula 1 Wife Swap. So to fill you in on everything that has happened, welcome to Frontrunner Motorsport. Remember to subscribe and leave a comment and a like, and with that said, let's begin.
Welcome to Frontrunner Motorsport.
Well, this all started when Ferrari announced that Sebastian Vettel was leaving at the end of the 2020 season. It was a sad end to a partnership that promised so much, but in the end, no championships were won and Vettel's contract was up. So, with him gone, the need to fill his race seat could have been a process that took months, if not until the end of 2020. Surely they would consider their options, thoughtfully apply experts to explore every possibility, and then with just a few weeks to spare, make the carefully planned announcement of who would be replacing one of their star drivers in one of the most desirable seats in Formula 1. 2 days. It's been 2 days since Vettel announced he'd be leaving Ferrari, and in 2 days they have decided on a replacement. Carlos Sainz Jr. is a good choice. He is still young, just 25, and he has proven to be a very talented and capable driver who can race at the top. But he is not going to settle for number 2 status. He is young and hungry and technically more experienced than Charles Leclerc. He is going to want to win races, and he is going to want to fight for championships. And this is a huge opportunity for him, one that only happens once in a career. This leaves Ferrari with the same problem they had last year. 2 drivers who are unwilling to give an inch on the track, leading to clashes and arguments. Time will tell on whether Carlos Sainz was the right choice. In my opinion, he is one of my favourite drivers, and I think he is going to do very well. Hopefully. Even more intriguingly, Daniel Ricciardo has announced he is leaving Renault and moving to McLaren. Equally surprised to see them fill their race seat so quick. And for Aussie superstar, who deserves so much more than he has got in Formula 1, will partner the young Lando Norris, and with Mercedes engines, it'll be interesting to see how they do. They already outpaced Renault last year with the same engines, so their chassis is good, and Mercedes' power may propel them closer to the top. Also, Lando Norris will be able to learn from the far more experienced Daniel Ricciardo, which is good for his future prospects. Overall, I think both of these decisions are good ones for the teams. I think they have a lot of long-term potential for good returns, and 2 of my favourite drivers are moving up the grid. Hurrah! But where does that leave German legend Sebastian Vettel? Well, I don't think he'll be going for the vacant Renault seat. Renault have nothing to offer him. They won't want to pay his massive wages, he won't want to slog it out in the midfield. And of course, Renault may not even be on the grid in 2021 if some rumours are to be believed. So I think retirement will be the only option for the 4-time world champion. I can't see him going into punditry though. He doesn't have social media accounts. He is not someone I see as a television personality in the way Mark Webber was able to redefine himself as. And I think he'd rather be racing something. I predict challenging for Le Mans 24-hour glory. I think it fits him to chase more honours, and whoever the bigger Le Mans teams turn out to be in the future, any of them would love to have such a talented driver amongst their lineups. Other than that, I am not sure. Maybe team management, he kind of seems the type. I can't see him doing anything but surprise appearances and maybe DTM, if he gets the bug to race something. But maybe he'll just disappear from public view and enjoy his vast fortune he's amassed over the years in quiet solitude. Whatever he chooses, I wish him the best of luck. He has given us a lot of top quality entertainment over the years and deserves everything. Thank you, Sebastian Vettel. Thank you for all the great motor racing moments you leave behind. Side note on who could possibly fill the vacant Renault seat. Not sure, they're not really linked to too many quality drivers. Anders Lundgaard in Formula 2 is a Renault-backed driver, but he is still young and may not be ready or have enough super license points to do it. If Alfa Romeo get rid of Giovinazzi, then maybe he will be a possibility, or maybe even a return for Nico Hülkenberg, who was unceremoniously dumped for Esteban Ocon. And again, another shout to Romain Grosjean. Renault, I'm sure, would love to have 2 French drivers, and I think he was very harshly looked over by Ferrari. Better luck next time, Romain. Just a quick one of my thoughts on the situation. I can't believe how quickly this all happened, especially with everything going on in the world. But with 2 major changes already completed for 2021, it'll be interesting to see what else happens in preparation for that year. So if you want to see more, remember to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to be notified. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter, links in the channel banner. Leave a thumbs up and a comment down below. I answer every single one. And most importantly, stay safe and have a good one.